What's up, guys? Back with you, nothing but the best, Mike Cruz. I'm glad to be back. Episode 30. Can you believe it? 30 episodes already? Monday, February 16th. The All-Star break was great. I mean, the whole All-Star weekend was amazing. But before we get into that, I'd like to go over episode 29, Wednesday, February 11th. I went 8-4 that night, winning both my locks. Also, the next night, Cleveland and Chicago finished it off before the All-Star break. I picked Chicago at a pick. It went to Cleveland -2. Chicago won outright. That was a lock. So I brought my locks up, and I brought also my picks up. The All-Star weekend dunk contest, I picked Victor Oladipo. He was the runner-up to Zach LaVine. The other two guys, the Greek Freak did horrible, and the Plumlee brother from the Nets did horrible too. The three-point contest, 8 studs, 3 made it out, both Splash Brothers. I picked Steph Curry the last 2 years. Kim picked Steph Curry this year, right?
I did.
And he did win. Klay Thompson was runner-up. Now let's get to the best. I picked the West. They were -2. They won by 5, right? They won. I picked the MVP. I had 26 people to pick between, 13 and 13 on each team. I picked Russell Westbrook, and I had it on record. Right or wrong, Kim?
You did?
I did. Russell Westbrook won the MVP.
Watch the last episode.
How about that? Russell Westbrook won the MVP, and I picked him to win it.
How about it?
That just blows my mind. Just like with the Super Bowl, I picked the over, the New England, and I you know what I mean. I'm just
cocky.
And I picked the exact score. It just shows that I am that good. Next year, around this time, there'll be phone calls. The internet will be up, and things will be running. And I'm going to give you a whole NFL season next year too. Can you believe that? I'm one of the best out there right now. Nothing but the best, actually. Russell Westbrook deserved the MVP. James Harden also. If it went the other way, it would have been LeBron, definitely. So at the All-Star break, after it, record 73, 55, and 1 brings me to 57% on my picks. And on my locks, I'm 17 and 12 now. Forget the 13 and 13, 9 and 9, 10 and 10, 11 and 12. 12 and 12, 13 and 12. Now it's 17 and 12, 59%. I won it like NFL season. I ended up 63% on my picks, 81% on my locks. That's where I want to get to. And like I said, there is 2 games on Thursday, February 19th. Mavericks at Oklahoma City, San Antonio Spurs at the LA Clippers. 2 good Western Conference games. I will be doing them on Wednesday night for Thursday night, or I'll be doing them Thursday morning for Thursday night. I'm not sure yet. But let's go over a couple things at the mid-year. Who's been playing the best, really, actually. I think in the West, Oklahoma City is going to make the playoffs. I know they're a half game out by the Suns. I think the Suns will get pushed out, and so will the Pelicans. And I wouldn't want to face the Thunder in the first round. Golden State faces them in the first round. They're done. I think it's going to come down to, in the Western Conference, Oklahoma City, the 8 seed, and the 7 seed San Antonio Spurs. And the winner of that is going to be the best of 7. It's going to go to Game 7. Oklahoma City is going to go to the championship. They are going. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook will take them to the NBA Finals. They will beat San Antonio Spurs in 7. Mark my words right here, right now. San Antonio Spurs, the 7th seed, and the 8th seed, the best 2 teams, I think. The 2nd seed doesn't want to play the Spurs. The 1st seed doesn't want to play the Spurs. And then the 1st and 2nd seed don't want to play the Thunder as well. So I don't think the Clippers have it. I don't think the Rockets have it. The Blazers don't have it. I think, and if Curry winds up and the Golden State winds up playing either San Antonio or OKC in the first round, I see them losing. So, Dallas is another team, but I think it's going to come down to San Antonio Spurs and Oklahoma City, and Oklahoma City to the NBA Finals. Now, in the East, I think it comes down to 3 teams. 1, and Atlanta's not in it. 1 is definitely Chicago. Chicago has, such a good team, it's not even funny. You know what I mean? Their starting lineup is Pau Gasol. They have Michael Dunleavy. They have Jimmy Butler brought his game. Derrick Rose. Tony Snell. I can go on and on. There's totally so many other players. I have Chicago, Cleveland, and Toronto. They're the 3 teams I think that can come out of the East. I think if Cleveland does, they'll lose to Oklahoma City in the best of 6 in the Western Conference. I mean, in the NBA Finals. If it's any 3 of them teams will lose to Oklahoma City in the NBA Finals. Toronto, the Bulls, or Joakim Noah, the Bulls. Joakim Noah, Pau Gasol, Michael Dunleavy hitting the threes, Jimmy Butler, All-Star, Derrick Rose, future, he was an MVP. On the bench you got Kirk Heinrich, you got Aaron Brooks, you have Tony Snell, Taj Gibson, and you just have an arsenal, and then the bearded assassin. So many players. So I can see either Chicago, Cleveland, or Toronto. Kyle Lowry, first All-Star game, Villanova. Correct. Congrats to him. Huge fan. And actually, I had a bet tonight. I had someone call in on my home line. People that I gave my emails to. People that have my email, I am emailing back. Someone put a bet in through an email. And first one, and I gave them a lock. My lock of the night is Seton Hall plus 16.5 points. Remember that. Tonight is February 16th, Monday. The lock is Seton Hall plus 16.5. That's what I gave him. And it was a free pick because it was first time
Villanova.
So against Villanova. Seton Hall at Villanova. Seton Hall's getting 16.5 points. Take Seton Hall. That's what I gave him as advice. It'll wind up winning, and he'll call back, and I'll say, listen, I'm not up and running. I'm giving free picks out right now and all. But, wait until the phone lines are really up and the website. You guys are going to go crazy. Because, you know what? I'm up $8,000. Kim, what are we up? Like 10 grand?
12.
Something like that, right? After NFL season, we were up 12. We lost a little bit in the beginning of NBA, and now we're starting to get it back. So we were at 12. Now we're at around like 13. Correct?
Correct.
We are a good team.
We are.
So NFL season,
I am.
we won over this NFL season 12 grand between the 2 of us. NBA, we started, we were doing even, losing, pushing. Now we finally won our first 1,000, right?
Winning.
I
won. Yes.
We won our first 1,000. Whatever you won, we won. We both win. You're the producer. I'm the co-anchor of the show. So Mike Cruz, I'm still the best. Nothing but the best. I have the best producer in the world. Can't ask for anybody but her. And we're doing this together. She's looks out for the things that I don't pick up, and things that I don't pick up that she don't pick up, I pick up. So it's funny. I want to say one last thing. I said if I had 5 players and she had 5 players, her 5 players were.
I also won the 3-point contest, by the way.
Oh yeah, she picked Steph Curry. So who's your 5? You have point guard Steph Curry.
Yes.
Shooting guard Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
Small forward Chandler Parsons because of his looks.
Yes.
Power forward the Plumlee brother Miles from the Suns because of his looks. And center, who'd you have?
I had
Pau Gasol. Okay. Versus my team. Russell Westbrook at point guard. Actually.
Because of his looks.
No, not because of his looks. Russell Westbrook because of how good he is. And then the forwards were Kevin Durant and LeBron James, obviously. And, DeAndre Jordan at center, which would have deserved an all-star pick. And, I don't remember my team, but I remember hers, and that was the funny part. So I'm out. Mike Cruz. Great episode. I'm glad to be back. And I'll see you guys either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. I'm out.